Good morning, sir. Very good morning. Today, my topics are women of the world feminist or enemy of men's? So far, I understand that there are basically and economically three class of women. Women are in all walks of life, but economically you can divide them in three categories economically. One is a poor class, another is middle class, and another is high level elite class. The poor class women, you can take or assume that mostly 50% who works in the field, who works in public spaces, workplaces, in factories as a laborer. They earn their bread and help the family. This number, I think it is almost 50%. They don't have a time and opportunities to look at the social structure, how the society is going on, and what is they need to do. They only know that they have to work and earn bread and live with their families. The middle class women, they are little learner and dangerous. They are freeloaders. They want how to rob, exploit the men, their partners, their husbands, their boyfriends, their families, and very selfish. This section is influenced by the feminist of 1960 and afterwards. And this section is mostly about 40%. And the rest 10% women who are in elite class, they have their own dignity. They are busy. They don't have time to look at. They only do their own work. They may be executives. They may be in big corporate house runner, CEO. So we find that women of all walks of life are not feminist. The middle class women who are freeloader, they want to make their group bigger. Day by day, they speak all the rubbish and they are spreading the venom like snakes, very poisonous. They need to curb. If government do not curb them, then society will no longer shall exist. Because as an example, in India, now it is marital rape. Women, when get married, a man marries a woman in the condition that he would supply all she needs. All she needs is he will be supplying throughout the lifespan. And in exchange of that, she, the woman, would look after his family and she look after her husband as a master of the house and obey every word, because the man tries to supply every needs of the woman. This is the condition. Now, marital rape says the women are tortured and brutally raped in marriage institution. Look, it is totally a morbid idea. Why it is? Because if she can claim that she is being raped by her husband against her will, then why should her husband will provide all her needs? Why? And man, why should be called a rapist after marrying a woman? Rape, the word the feminist makes an weapon for freeloading their benefits, their money, their power. Actually, we are against of such thing. Who knows at night when the couple sleeps whether there is a consent or not? No one can prove. And on the face value of the women's word, you cannot judge a man and send him to jail. So when you enter in the marriage, you should write it down that what condition between men and women should be, what her duties would be, and if anyone fails according the contract and conditions, the marriage will be nullified. This is my view. Another is femininity and autonomy. The UN is most powerful institution, organization since 1945. And I would specifically tell you that when the General Secretary Ban Ki-moon entered in power, he made a particular wings, the UN Women. You just check all the blogs, all the social networks of UN Women and pseudo UN Women's blogs. They are spreading hatred against men and hate speech against men in the name of equality. It's not right. They have to define first what is called equality. Look, no one is equal to other in comparison. Your 5 fingers on your palm are not all equal. And the communists tried to bring some equality. They failed totally. And the venom the communists had spread, now it is no more, because people understand what is good for their society and what is bad for their society. So this is feminism that is created by communists, and the communist sponsor, endorse feminism in the name of equality. Look, men and women are not equal in strength, in talent, in all respects, except women is a reproductive person who conceived human race. Besides this, no women can be equal to men's power. Since suffragette women's vote rights in 1918 and 1920, Europe and America, we have passed 100 years. And after 1960, 70, we have seen that women are taking their body as a weapon, their vagina, their breast, by this the vagina and breast, they can attract men and rob men. Have you seen and noticed that the European and American women, mostly Miley Cyrus, Madonna, Nicki Minaj, and there are a lot of people, and every Hollywood film actresses, they are showing their body to earn money and popularity. You can see in social network, Miley Cyrus is urinating naked. You can see Miley Cyrus in her music performance calling men to touch her vagina. So such is the condition and attitude of women, and they call it feminism. A whore, a prostitute, how we define? In this world, the women population is half of 780 crore. It means about 400 crore women are there throughout the world, and among them almost 10 crore women in various terms doing prostitution just to earn their bread. They are doing it happily. In Cannes Film Festival, a escort demand her night about 1 crore rupee. Can you believe being a prostitute and earning so much money that common people, ordinary people cannot earn and cannot dream of? A prostitute gives sex service to 10 people on average. How you can tell that sex is rape, and women know that sex is a weapon to rob man's world, man's property, man's money? A prostitute opens her sexualized body. She wants to glamorize it so that the clients come to her. And so the film actresses around the world, all film actresses, they are opening, revealing clothes, showing their thighs, butts, backs, breasts, vagina, and they are glamorizing it. And UN Women is endorsing. I am very sad to tell this. This is a fact, you just check it. America is suffering from rape culture. Their presidents are involved with sex scandals, and most rape cases, number of rape cases are in America. Why? Because the women in America is glamorizing sex, and the victim is and are the juveniles. Now, the crime relating is sexual nature is increasing in America. Below teenage, our kids are becoming aggressive. This is due to feminism and feminist culture. Feminists say that we are topless, it is our freedom. Feminists say, let's walk, slut walk. We are slut, let's walk. And these are endorsed by the Hollywood film women stars. Very sad, very sad. The UN need to curb it, and every country's premiers, presidents, prime ministers, and broadcasting minister, information and broadcasting ministers should take note that our kids are going astray due to women. We need resolution. Men should keep away from women, because Indian court says throughout the last 2 decades that women lodge false cases against men to settle their scores, to rob men's property, to punish them. Indian courts will never tell a lie. So check it. Tell your country's ministers that to curb their women and to stop sexualization. The corporate house who runs advertisement, they are using sex and violence with the naked, semi-naked women throughout print media, electronic media. So we need to take right action, and we need to keep away from women. We need, when we marry, we should write down all the things may appear or arise as a dispute. How many times women can give sex service, and how she will serve her husband and what she will get. Everything, all scores needed written and negotiated. Besides this, a woman, when menopause comes at 45 to 50 years old, in married life, a man is deprived from his sexual desire. Man should raise this topic for his own right. Human rights, man also belongs to such a condition, and he is a human being, and he is the supreme power of the world. Man should check his own rights and defend his rights and spread his rights so that no one falls in the trap of women. Thank you.